Someone's about to get fired. Hey guys, my name is Denova, and welcome back to the channel. So, before we get into this, I do want to just clarify really quickly, I am not talking about the leaks in detail, about what they actually include, what they've shown, but I'm just talking about how crazy this is. So, yesterday, someone started posting images of a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom art book, which has a lot of information that is not currently available to the general public. So, how did this happen? It's hard to say because Tears of the Kingdom is not supposed to come out for another 3 months, and we're assuming that this art book is the one from the collector's edition. There might be another art book in production that we're not aware of yet, but from the pictures that they showed of the collector's edition, it does look like the collector's edition art book. And man, I guess it makes sense that they have started making these pretty early on, and it does make sense that because of how tight-lipped Nintendo has been in regards to Tears of the Kingdom, that someone in the production line must have saw it and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna post all these online. And it definitely does go to support how being tight-lipped about a highly anticipated thing makes it much more possible for leaks to happen. Reading off a tweet that I'm actually in full agreement of from Kit Ellis of the Kit and Krista podcast, the Tears of the Kingdom art book is a great reminder that the longer you wait to share information, the higher your risk of something leaking. Nintendo is good at controlling leaks, but you reach a point where it becomes really hard to manage. Which, Kit, he used to work at Nintendo if you didn't know. He is very familiar with how Nintendo handles leaks, stuff like this. And yeah, I'm in full agreement. The only other thing that I can remember that was highly anticipated to the same level as Tears of the Kingdom is, and had very tight-lipped information about it leading up to it releasing, is something completely unrelated from video games. I think of the Spider-Man No Way Home situation, where people were wanting a trailer for that movie for so long, and we finally got that trailer like a few months before it came out, but it ended up hitting a point where someone just decided to leak the trailer online because they weren't releasing it. So it is one of those things that I feel like Nintendo is handling Tears of the Kingdom in a way that they know that this game is going to sell well no matter what. As we already know, they're willing to make us pay $70 for this game. They know they're doing that because it's Zelda. People are going to buy it anyways. But it's definitely getting to a point where this is a pretty major leak that I think this might force Nintendo's hand in some way. It might force them to share information about the game maybe sooner than they were planning to. As I mentioned in my last video, they are attending PAX East, so it is very likely that there is a big presentation coming next month, but I don't know. It's very possible that Nintendo could end up doing a Zelda-only Direct pretty soon. I feel like we're not going to get that, at least until we're past the Pokemon Presents that is very likely coming up in the next week or two. Very likely, I believe they normally happen on the 25th anniversary. What am I saying? What I meant to say was just the anniversary date of the Pokemon franchise, which is supposed to happen, I think, this Sunday? I could be wrong on that, but it is expected that there is going to be some kind of Pokemon Presents in the next week. So I feel like Nintendo, no matter what, is going to wait for that to happen and news to blow over for that. And then they might move along doing this Zelda Direct or whatever Zelda blowout they're planning till a little bit after that. But it is really interesting that something like this leaked multiple months before the game even came out. This is something that I probably could have seen leaking maybe like a month before the game came out, maybe a couple weeks before the game came out. But 3 whole months, that's wild. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Like I said, I'm not going to be talking about the art book. I have peeked at it. I haven't taken a deep look at it because I still want to remain just more unknown than known. From what I understand, most of the leak is stuff that Nintendo's probably going to show off before the game comes out anyways. So I'm not too worried about spoilers from that art book. But either way, it's just how it is. It's how the world works. Nintendo, it's your move. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.